Hey, good morning and happy Friday. Tom Ferry, your coach here. Excited to talk to you about something that's in my mind or been in my thoughts a lot, and that is talking to so many people today that are they're foregoing the exercise of creating certainty around their business plan for 2010. Look, I know there's been a lot of people that were beat up by the last 2 or 3 years, maybe 5 years, depending upon how you're paying attention to the economy. And yet, why would we stop doing fundamentally what we know is going to give us the kind of certainty we need, the kind of direction we need, the kind of passion and enthusiasm we need today, and that's a plan. I don't think it's a male-female thing. I think it's a human being thing. That when we are certain about who we are, what we want, what we have to do, we get that extra energy, that extra edge to go out and take action and be the kind of people we know we need to be to serve our clients. So my question for you is, do you have your 2010 business plan complete? And if you don't, I want to give you 6, maybe 7 primary points that should be a part of your business plan. So 6 points. Number 1 is obviously know your 2009 results. What'd you do? How many listings did you take? How many sales did you make? How many closings? What was your volume? What was your average sales price? What did you make in terms of commissions? What were your expenses? You got to know your 2009 results. Now, I know for a lot of people, 2009 was way better than 2008. And I know some people that for 2009, it was just kind of subpar. Some of the companies, the big corporations I work with, went from losing money last year to making money this year. Even though we're maybe not as excited as we would like about our results, it's still important for you to write them down and look at them, especially as we progress into the plan. The second thing, and this is critical, you got to know where your business is coming from. If I'm going to ask you to say, go for a 20% improvement in your business, a 30% improvement, a 15%, a 100% improvement, this one is critical. See, if I know I've got massive upside potential, let's say from past clients and centers of influence, or from my website, or from my geographic farm, or from short sales, or whatever. There's no wrong way to generate customers, but I got to know where that's coming from to see, do I need to expand on my lead generation, or do I need to dig deeper into what I already do? The third thing is, you got to decide what your primary goals are for 2010. You got to get very certain, and this is an important point, important distinction in coaching. Too often I'll say to people, what's your goal? And they'll say, somewhere between 20 and 25. Somewhere between 20, like, do you want to get pregnant or not? Well, I'd kind of like to get pregnant, maybe, sort of. No, you either want to get pregnant or you don't. You either have a definite major purpose or you don't. So how much money do you want to earn next year, gross? What do you want to net? What do you want your expenses to be? How many transactions do you want to do? What's your dollar volume? The very specific numbers you want to go after that are going to be burned into your mind, burned into your heart, burned into your focus every single day. Number 4, what lead generation sources and systems are required? Go back up here. Let's say you did 18 transactions this year. I'll go back to one of my clients I'm about to meet with in a few minutes, Tim Smith. Tim did 18 transactions closed in 2008. In 2009, he's on pace to do about 75. When I asked him where his business came from back then, he said basically 2 sources, open houses and geographic farming. I said, great. In order for you to have a major breakthrough, what new lead sources will we have to add? We added 3 new lead generation systems, and it took his business from 18 transactions to 78 transactions. At the end of the day, I don't care what business you're in the lead generation business. We're all in the business of attracting customers, converting those people from prospects into, raving fans, and then providing the kind of service that would cause them to ultimately refer us more business, etc., etc. So, but it starts with lead generation. So what new lead sources do you need to add? And I've got a bunch inside here in this business plan that I'm going to make available to you. Number 5 is, what systems are required? What is going to give your business a life of its own? What new systems? What new checklists? We wrote a book this thick on every one of the systems that a real estate business or a mortgage business or an escrow business or a title business or managing a company. What are the systems you need? Remember the wonderful thought, a system will produce what a system will produce. Nothing more, nothing less. What systems do you need in your business so it's organized and efficient? And then the last one, what new disciplines and accountability will be required? What new disciplines and accountability will be required? Just like me saying to my son this morning at a parent-teacher conference, if you want to improve in this area, we need some more discipline and we need some accountability, because if we don't measure what it is that we're doing, if we don't measure performance, it never goes up. If we just take our eyes off it, we hope and pray to the real estate gods that it all works out, we know what happens. So those are the 6 primary points. We do have a very simple business plan for you. It'll be available on yourcoach.com, somewhere right there on the landing page, first page of the site, if you want to download a copy, including breaking down the transactions, your 1-year marketing plan, including all the different lead generation sources you could go after, and then a real simple monthly plan. So I want you to go to yourcoach.com and download that. I want to stress to you, you got to have a plan. If you want more certainty in your business, if you want to know and wake up in the morning inspired and feeling good, you got to get that plan done. It's an absolute must. There's many ways to do it. Our approach, we like. Many people have a more complex, robust, 500-page plan. I'm kind of a keep it simple, stupid. That's just sort of my approach. Those basics will help you get there. One last thought before I let you go. I know kind of a long video. I want you to think about this. Without a plan, you're aiming in the dark. Okay, I don't even have to go there. You got a plan. Second thing, I'm going to be at NAR tomorrow. So if you're in San Diego, I'm going to be signing some books. Prospect Mortgage, big shout out to them. Bought a whole bunch of my books and they're giving them away for free. So if you're going to be in San Diego and you're going to be at NAR tomorrow, come by between 1 o'clock and 3 o'clock and I'd love to sign a book and give you a copy and just shake your hand, give you a hug, maybe do a video. So that's my last thought for you. Get to the website, get your plan done. If you're in San Diego, you're going to NAR, love to see you there. And as always, remember, your strategy matters and your passion rules. Have a great Friday and a great weekend. See you soon.